Hi everyone, this is Mark Buckles from New Mexico State University, Carlsbad. Learning Module 11's VoiceThread PowerPoint focuses on Chapter 9's Friends, Lovers, and Families as we continue to consider communication and interpersonal relationship. Among the goals for this week's module are to learn about the types and functions of friendship, love, and family relationships, and to learn to take greater control of what influences your relationship life. Friendship is an interpersonal relationship that must be mutually productive and is characterized by mutual positive regard. Friendship can be categorized as friendships of reciprocity, receptivity, and association. Reciprocity friendships are inspired by loyalty, self-sacrifice, mutual affection, and generosity. In friendships of receptivity, one person is the primary giver and one the primary receiver. Friendships of association are transitory, friendly relationships. As your needs change, the qualities you look for in friendships also changes. Among the popular needs that friendships serve are utility, affirmation, ego support, stimulation, and security. Someone who helps you achieve your specific goals and needs may satisfy utility. Someone who recognizes your attributes and affirms your personal value may satisfy affirmation. Someone who behaves in a supportive and encouraging manner toward you may satisfy ego support. Someone who helps you expand your worldview may satisfy stimulation. Someone who does not call attention to your inadequacies or weaknesses may satisfy security. Communication is essential to friendship. Friendship develops over time and in stages. Friendships may rest at any one of these stages or move through them into deep interpersonal relationship. The stages are initial contact and acquaintanceship, casual friendship, and close and intimate friendship. In regard to culture and friendships, research tends to support that collectivist cultures support closer friendships, and that individualistic cultures are less supportive of the development of close friendships. Of course, gender influences who becomes your friend and the way you look at friendship. Women engage in significantly more affectional behaviors with their friends than do males. Friendships for men tend to be built around shared activities. Women rate same-sex friendships higher than do men. Men rate opposite-sex friendships higher. In regard to the new technologies, online interpersonal relationships are on the increase, and commercial websites make it easy to develop online relationships. Of course, sites such as Facebook and Twitter extend relationship. Finally, as a relationship between two people develops, network convergence takes place. The two people involved share their network of other communicators with one another. DeVito identifies 6 impulses to romantic relationship. A relationship may be inflected by more than one of these love types. In the Eros lover, relationship is inspired by beauty and sensuality. The Ludus lover by the entertainment and excitement of relationship. The Storge lover by companionship, often over a long period of time, and the experience is peaceful and of duration. The Pragma lover is practical and sees utility in love. The experience is traditional. The Manic lover loves for the elation and depression of the relationship. Agape is famously compassionate and selfless love for the other. Communication in love evinces exaggerations of the beloved's virtues, shared emotional physical experiences, and courtesy. Communication is personalized and demonstrates the use of personal idioms and words. Lovers engage in significant self-disclosure, with more confirmation and less disconfirmation. Research shows that collectivist cultures spread love over a large network of relatives. Individualist cultures place emphasis on romantic love and individual fulfillment. Romanticism increases based on the amount of choice in selecting a partner. The differences between men and women in love are great. Males and females in love are portrayed differently in poetry, novels, and the mass media. Women in love are portrayed as intense and emotional. Men are depicted as detached and logical. In research studies, women scored higher on manic, pragmatic, and storgic love. Men scored higher on erotic and ludic love. Relationships conducted through technology demonstrate advantages and disadvantages. Online love avoids the potential of physical violence, the potential of STDs, and empowers those with disabilities or disfigurations. Of course, technology distorts the physical presence of a person, and people can present a false sense of self. Family configurations have changed in the last generation. Traditional couples exist, but so do independent and cohabitant families, single-parent families, as well as gay domestic partners. Separate couples live together, but regard their relationship more as a matter of convenience than of mutual love. Let's take a moment to look over Table 9.1 on page 200 of our text, the changing face of the family. At the time of the text publication, 2010 census figures were unavailable. One might consult even newer figures for a more current description of these trends. Families are characterized by defined roles, recognition of responsibilities, a shared history and future, and shared living space. A primary relationship is a relationship between two people that partners see as their most important interpersonal relationship. Ideally, in the equity pattern, each person shares equally in the communication pattern and is accorded a similar degree of credibility. In the balanced split, equality is maintained, and each person has authority over different domains. In the unbalanced split, one person dominates in a monopoly. One person is seen as the authority. Families vary from one culture to another, are viewed differently by gender, and are influenced by technology. Families are influenced by voluntary and arranged relationships, by religion, culture, and marriage, by heterosexual and gay relationships. Technology has changed communication among family members. On one hand, parents and children find it easier to keep in touch. On the other, some research demonstrates that technology is responsible for increased generational conflict. That brings us to the end of Learning Module 11's PowerPoint lecture on friends, lovers, and family, and communication. Next, we'll consider small group communication.